Did you know that over 70% of medical decisions are based on laboratory tests? That means the blood sample you collect is the foundation of patient care. Hello everyone, welcome back to our Fire Nursing Tutorial YouTube channel. In today's class, we are covering the why and how behind effective blood draw techniques, from selecting the best way to avoiding common mistakes that lead to hemolysis. We will cover the WHO guidelines on safe blood drawing to ensure you are providing the best care possible. Who all have visited first time on this channel, please do subscribe and watch. First we'll see introduction. Blood collection is a routine but critical medical procedure used to for. Here it is used for diagnostic purpose, and then also monitoring diseases, and also for blood donation, and then some researchers, and then correct technique ensures accurate results, patient safety and minimal discomfort. We'll see first one, venous blood collection, venipuncture. What it is? Here blood is collected from a vein, usually in the arm. Most common method in hospitals and labs. And then common sites for this, that is median cubital vein. It's a most preferred one. And then cephalic vein and then basilic vein. And then equipments here, tourniquet, alcohol swab, and then sterile needle, and then vacuum tubes or syringes, and then gloves. Next we'll see procedure. Apply tourniquet and then clean the site. After that, insert needle at 15 to 30 degree angle and then collect blood and then release tourniquet. And after that, remove needle and apply pressure. This is the procedure, venipuncture. And then complications. Here there may be the chances of hematoma, infection, nerve injury or fainting. That is vasovagal reaction we can say. And then this is the usual blood test taken from your arm. Next, second one, capillary blood collection here. That is from finger heel prick, finger or heel prick. And then we'll see what is capillary blood collection. Here blood collected from small capillaries near the skin surface. And then sites are finger, that is in adults and children, and then heel, that is for the newborn baby. Newborn's heel, from the heel we are going to collect the blood. And then equipments here, lancet, alcohol swab, and then capillary tube or strip. And then uses of this are blood glucose monitoring and for hemoglobin estimation, and then also for newborn screening tests. These are the uses of. And then advantages, it is quick method and then minimal blood required and then less invasive. These are the advantages of this method. And then comes to the limitations, not suitable for large volume tests, and then result may be less accurate. And then this is the small finger prick used for sugar tests. Next we'll say arterial blood collection, then very important. And then here blood drawn from an artery, and then common sites are radial artery, femoral, and then brachial artery. And then here it is for specially for arterial blood gas analysis. If you have this one, if you want in detail about arterial blood gas analysis in the sense, I have uploaded, you can check my channel. And then uses here, measuring oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, acid-base balance, and then critical care monitoring. And then also important points here, more painful than venipuncture and then requires skilled personnel, and then risk of bleeding. Here this test checks how well your lungs are working. Next, blood collection for donation. Here large volume venous blood collection from healthy donors, and then amount is approximately 350 to 450 ml. And then safety measures, donor screening, it is must and should, and then sterile disposable equipment, and then post donation observation. And then here importance of this blood donation is it saves life, and then used in surgeries, trauma, anemia and cancer. And then also here donating blood is safe and can save up to 3 lives. Here next we'll see special blood collection methods. In this central venous line, here it is for the ICU patients, and then large volume or frequent sampling. And then next comes to the pediatric collection. There are micro methods, and then and then extra care for comfort and safety. Next, infection control and safety. Here this is a very important hand hygiene, gloves, and then proper disposable of stabs, and then never reuse needles. And then next comes the conclusion. Blood collection is a basic yet vital medical skill. Here, when done correctly, it ensures accurate diagnosis, patient safety, and then effective treatment. If you found this video is useful, please give it a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative topics. Thank you for watching.